This is Dr. Peggy Symingson, and I wanted to make a short video about the power of writing in my own life and how I use writing professionally and personally to really organize my ideas and thinking. And it really keeps me going in life, again, both professionally and personally. So I'm an assistant professor of literacy studies, and this is how I use writing professionally. Now, everybody knows that professors, and especially those that do research, have to write for publication, but it doesn't just happen. So there's a process, and I find what is most helpful to me is keeping ongoing memos and logs of my thinking along the way. That is probably the one concept that I took away from grad school that has helped me the most in terms of research, is just steady ongoing analysis and then written documentation of my ongoing analysis. So I generally keep track of that through memos, which I date, and just write my thoughts so far. And I can go back and analyze those written thoughts and documentation after I sort of systematically analyze my data. So written memos has really helped me professionally in terms of keeping steady track of my thinking. Personally, I've just started journaling, and I've always been aware that people journal for different reasons. So people write about their day. Typically people do this more often publicly, for example through blogging, and they can be personal blogs, they can be political blogs, there are education blogs. For instance, teachers in the classroom might share visually and through writing ideas, and teachers are always sharing ideas, so we appreciate that. And there's everything in between. So I like to look online to see what other people are writing. However, it seems like everybody has a blog these days. So I've actually taken my writing down to pen and paper, which seems old-fashioned, but it's great because it's portable. It slows me down. Again, it helps me organize my thinking. And this is something no one reads, but it's really important, again, to date what you're writing so you can look back and reread what you've written, and use a highlighter, right, as all good teachers of writing and writing instruction shares, that students and people and everyone who writes should go back and reread your own writing. So I'm trying to do that. It can be amusing and fun. Sometimes you laugh out loud at things you've written. You're like, who wrote that, right? So that's fun. So my goal is to keep writing steadily, because I've had this journal for 10 years, bought it at Borders Books, and in 10 years I've only written this much. So I'm making it a personal goal to continue daily writing, and I think that's key, is that we write daily, and that sometimes we just write for ourselves, so that's important. And there's research that suggests that personal expressive writing is healing, that it actually increases your immune system, it increases your white blood cell count, so that you're actually doing yourself a favor by writing expressively. So that's another good reason to journal and keep a journal. Some people keep kind of like meditative journals where they might write thoughts, hopes, dreams, that kind of thing. So I might try to weave some of that into my journaling, but it's nice because it's just for me, it's personal, and again, I can look back on it later. All good reasons to write. So I hope that anyone who's watching this can consider picking up the pen and journaling, or picking up their laptop or even their phone and journaling, because I also do audio memos as well, both professionally and personally. So I go to the audio feature of my phone, and then I can just make a quick voice memo, and it's there, and it's kind of sequential, so I can go back and listen to them and again laugh or what have you. So it's fun. I love writing. I'm happy to be writing again daily, and I think that's the key. So hopefully you can think about your own writing life and develop that as well. No matter how big or small your writing life may be, it's a key part of everyone's life.